Kris.
And I'm Wyatt Elliott from Notebook Entertainment.
And you're watching Horrorland News. Alright, so you may or may not have noticed, but our review for
Jeepers Creepers
Reborn was taken down due to copyright issues from Unsolved Mysteries of all places.
Of all things, here I thought I was being clever and not using Jeepers Creepers footage, but using the reference footage from an old 30-year-old Unsolved Mysteries episode. Nope.
Unsolved Mysteries is like, no, that's ours.
So what I'm doing is I'm going to try to blur it and see if they'll accept that. If not, then I'm just going to cut the stupid thing out and re-upload it. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but it was getting
getting some views, yeah. We had some thoughts.
We did.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the news. We'll start with TV Roundup.
No TV and no beer make Homer something.
We've got American Horror Story Season 11. Finally, we have some news about it. A tweet from official AHS FX account finally confirmed the news on Twitter. The new title will be American Horror Story New York City. Nice. And it's going to air on October 19th. And actually, the official AHS account and FX account, they shared it today. We're filming this Thursday. It's going to come out Friday. So they shared it today, Thursday. But prominent fan accounts had gotten AHS 11 trending yesterday, Wednesday, because they were already tweeting out the new posters and that the leaked title was going to be New York City. FX chairman John Landgraf has confirmed that season 11 will take place in 2 different timelines. Oh. So I think it's like the 70s and the 90s or something like that.
Okay. That could be cool.
Yeah, I saw some fan accounts talking about it, but again, I mean, the fan accounts usually turn out to be right, but I don't want to share gossip. I want to share
just the facts, man. Just the facts.
I try. So from one Ryan Murphy thing to another, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, is now playing on Netflix. It's been getting a lot of attention, but it's also causing some controversy because it's upsetting a lot of people, and especially the friends and family of the victims, who are still around and who this is very still raw for them. I know one of the victim's sisters, she said that it was hard to watch because it was actors who looked just like her wearing her clothes, testifying at the trial, saying her words, and I get it. I can see why.
Well, I think the problem is whether his production is good or not, because I haven't watched it yet, but there's been so many people making stories on Gacy and Dahmer and all these people that the families are sick of it.
Yep, there is a conversation to be had there for sure. I am going to watch anything Evan Peters is in. However, the other problem here is where a lot of the controversy is coming from is because it's Evan Peters, or maybe just because people are always weird. People sent fan mail to Jeffrey Dahmer when he was alive, still in jail. And a lot of the problem people are having is people are now romanticizing Dahmer again. And, if he was alive, I would, write him and I would do... People... There's always weird people like that. There always have been from the very first serial killer trials. Like if Jack the Ripper had a serial killer trial, he would have gotten love letters and fan mail. Manson married one of his fans. Like those people exist. They just do. Yeah, it's controversy, but it's not new controversy to worship a serial killer.
No, I did hear though that Netflix removed the LGBT tag because that was kind of dumb.
Yeah, I wouldn't have put it under that tag, but whatever.
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix is taking a lot of stumbles, and a lot of people are upset with them. And the whole Marilyn movie, which we'll probably talk about on Pop Culture News, and so they're having some issues. Not as bad as Warner Brothers and Discovery, but again, we'll get into that on Pop Culture News.
It's going to be a 2-hour show.
Right. So let's move on in TV to Chucky. Season 2 is coming to Sci-Fi. It starts October 5th. The first episode is titled Halloween 2. But here's some also exciting news for fellow YouTubers. Dead Meat will be hosting an after show every Wednesday with cast and crew from the show. So every Wednesday after Chucky's done, head on over to YouTube, check out Dead Meat. James and Chelsea will be interviewing, and the first one they've got after the first episode will be Don Mancini himself.
What an amazing score.
Right.
Like, I would love
Good job,
that.
guys.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Go James and Chelsea. All right, and finally for TV Roundup, Interview with the Vampire is coming to AMC. Just a reminder, it starts October 2nd. And AMC has already greenlit season 2.
Oh, wow.
So they must have faith in this.
Wow, okay.
I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah.
So, all right, so that's our TV Roundup, reminders of what's coming out to you. Let's move on to Trailer Park. So the final trailer for Halloween Kills has been released. I have not personally watched it because I do not want to see another second of this movie until I'm sitting in theaters.
I watched it, and we're going to spoil it all right now. So
rather than go through all the trailers that we've already been through and some of the new ones, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give you the list of all the amazing movies that are coming out in October. So some of these we have talked about on the channel before, so I'm not going to talk too much about them. Some of them I will give you a little synopsis of what the film's about because we haven't covered it before. All right, so first up, Hocus Pocus 2. You're watching this Friday. It premiered today, Disney Plus. Go check it out. I will be doing that. That's why we're filming this today.
That's right.
On Thursday. Smile also comes out today, September 30th in theaters. They have been killing it in the promotion department.
Yeah.
Did you see they had actors at like the baseball game behind the home plate and they were smiling and stuff?
That's awesome.
They're showing up everywhere. Their
God.
campaign, I love their campaign. It's making me want to see the movie even more because it reminds me of like the Blair Witch campaign or old William Castle campaigns, you know? Right. And then also September 30th today, Spirit Halloween the movie is opening in select theaters. It will be everywhere, or it will be on VOD October 11th. So moving on straight to October, we have one we haven't talked about. It's called Mr. Harrington's Phone. This comes out October 5th on Netflix.
I've heard of it.
It's a Stephen King adaptation of a short story from his 2020 book, If It Bleeds. It's about a boy named Craig who befriends an elderly man, Mr. Harrington, who's played by Donald Sutherland. The man gives him a cell phone right before his death. After leaving voicemails on Mr. Harrington's old phone about a bully, some supernatural occurrences begin to take place.
It's like technology horror.
Right.
Like
I love technology horror, yeah. So that comes out again October 5th on Netflix. Now, the next one is Terrifier 2. We have tickets to that already?
Yes.
Yep. October
sure
6th in theaters everywhere, I think. Is it a select theaters or is it?
I think it's sort of limited, but like it's not a national. Like it's only like a limited release.
Okay.
I believe.
But we've got tickets.
We got tickets and we got it. So I even bought a Terrifier shirt to wear that night.
Awesome.
Excited for that. So I really like the first one as just a gore fest. It's just a weird, creepy movie. And now this one, I guess they're adding plot to it. So we'll see.
We'll see.
But it's the same creator, director.
As long as it's got all the gore, I'm sold.
Yeah, it doesn't take much for this movie, I don't think.
All right, so next up we've got Hellraiser coming out October 7th on Hulu, and this is the one Clive Barker is directly involved in.
The early reviews of this are fantastic.
Yeah, the photos of her are, I love them.
And the reviews are saying it's the best one since the first one, and it actually not only fits into the lore, but actually expands on it.
Right.
So I'm down.
Yep.
I'm down.
I will be watching. All right, so then next we have Significant Other, which comes out October 7th on Amazon Prime. We haven't talked about this one before. The movie follows a couple who take a remote backpacking trip through the Pacific Northwest when sinister events begin to turn their vacation around.
Well, I mean it's a good setup for a horror movie.
Right.
I mean,
movie in the woods. We got it.
Got it.
Amazon's trying. They're trying.
Well, they're trying.
All right, here's what I'm super excited about. Werewolf by Night.
Yes.
October 7th, Disney Plus. I'm super excited. And they have said that this is just the beginning of introducing, because Marvel has some other monsters.
Yes,
so
they
this
do.
is just the first one. They plan on introducing all the rest of the monsters at some point. Bring It On, Cheer or Die is October 8th on Sci-Fi. I will also be watching that movie because I like Bring It On.
Oh, yeah. She's going to have that on our DVR right away.
Definitely. All right, and then we've got Grim Cuddy, which that comes out October 10th on Hulu. It's a Huluween original film. We haven't talked about this one. It's a modern creature feature about a scary internet meme called Grimcutty that comes to life and begins coming after a teen named Asha. She must take it into her own hands to stop the monster.
All right. I mean, sounds simple enough.
Halloween is hit or miss with their originals, so
I don't think I've ever seen a Halloween original.
Go on to Hulu. They've got
I guess so.
So next we've got Halloween Ends, October 14th in
What's
theaters
that about?
everywhere. It'll also be same day on Peacock, so we've actually got our tickets to go see it Thursday the 13th in IMAX. We got tickets for us, and then my dad and my grandma's little lady friend who's just adorable, and she loves horror movies, right? So we're going to go see it with them on Thursday night, and then I will probably watch it at Peacock as soon as it is available as well.
Yeah, I guess it'll be midnight probably Thursday night, I'm guessing.
All right, so then we've got a movie called Matriarch. It's coming out October 21st on Hulu, another Halloween original. This movie's about a woman named Laura who has recently both survived a drug overdose and become afflicted with a mysterious disease. Laura returns to her childhood home following these events to confront her personal demons, but when she gets there, she meets an actual demon.
Okay. Sounds heavy.
Right. Has some heavy themes in there.
Right.
All right, and then another fun one, VHS 99, comes out October 20th on Shudder.
I'm excited for that one.
Yep, me too.
VHS, they can just keep making those movies forever. I mean, obviously, the stories in VHS are hit or miss.
Right.
But there's always
Overall,
a solid one. There's always a solid one.
Then we've got Pray for the Devil coming out October 28th in theaters.
It's the Exorcist one,
Yeah,
right?
that's the Exorcist one with the nun who wants to be an exorcist or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For all you Exorcist fans out there.
Yeah, it's not my genre, but I've heard it's good. So
yeah.
Go see it. I might skip that one for now and wait for streaming because we've got so many other things to watch.
I know.
So then we've got Run, Sweetheart, Run, October 28th on Amazon. This one's from Blumhouse. A single mother named Cherie goes on a blind date with a man named Ethan. The date goes sour, and Cherie must escape the date through the streets of Los Angeles on foot. So
I think I have heard of this one, actually.
I haven't heard of it, but it was on the list, and I included it.
I'm not sure I've seen a trailer, but I think I've seen Jason Blum talking about it.
Next one's a fun one, I think. It's called Wendell and Wild, and this comes out October 28th on Netflix. And it's Jordan Peele's directing. Michael Keegan Key wrote it. And they're both starring, and it's a stop animation film.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's about two demon brothers who must face off against their arch nemesis, a nun named Sister Helly, and her two goth teens, Kat and Raoul.
Okay.
So
I've not heard of it. What is this on?
It will be on Netflix on October 28th, Wendell and Wild.
Oh, all right.
Then we've got, I'm excited for this. Now, this is going into November, but I'm very excited. The Menu.
Yes.
November 18th in theaters.
Yeah, I guess they
It looks really good.
They did a preview of it at the Fantastic Fest. That's what it's called. And I have been avoiding all of them, but they say it's great. But I don't know what this movie's about.
It looks good. It's like it's gonna be fun, like The Hunt.
It does. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to know any more than I already know. So
no spoilers.
Yeah, like I saw Chris Duckman was talking about it, and I'm like, nope, not watching that.
Nope.
So.
No spoilers. I wanna be surprised and entertained with that one. And then finally, another November release, Bones and All, November 23rd in theaters. This one's starring Timothy Chalamet in a coming-of-age romance and horror film.
About time.
Right. So the movie follows young cannibalistic lovers named Marin, played by Taylor Russell, and Lee, played by Timothy Chalamet, as they go on a road trip across America in the 80s.
And eat people?
I mean, why else call them cannibals?
This is the movie we've been waiting for.
Romantic comedy meets horror.
Oh my God. Where have you been all my life?
I don't know, but I'm kind of interested to see it because it sounds like it's going to be, what's it called? Like Bonnie and Clyde, but cannibals.
Well, yeah, I mean, you pick up hitchhikers all along the way.
Or natural born killers and cannibals. All right, so as you can see, it's a great time to be a horror fan. We got a lot of options coming out. So check out all or any of these and let us know in the comments if you liked it, what you liked. All right, let's get to the news. All right, so first up, Sam Raimi is set to direct a remake of the classic horror movie Magic. If you haven't seen it, it's about an evil ventriloquist doll.
Oh.
Anthony Hopkins stars in it.
Wait, Anthony Hopkins in the original?
Yeah, it's from 1978.
Wow.
The original was made in 1978. It stars Anthony Hopkins and was directed by Richard Attenborough.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've never heard of it though. I know those people are, but I've never heard of it.
I like scary doll movies. And I like ventriloquist movies. So yeah, it was great.
The ventriloquist, Goosebumps, and the one in Slappy, and the one in Crypt Keeper was one of my favorite.
I love that episode.
My favorite.
I love ventriloquist. Yeah.
So I don't know how this movie got away from me, but
it's called Magic.
Okay.
Definitely check out the original because they are now working on a remake, and Sam Raimi is directing.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's all we've got. It's in the early stages of pre-production still, so there's no cast or anything. Oh god, that would be amazing. But also, this is based on a book by William Goldman. Oh. I haven't read the book. I always wanted to, and never got a chance. I just never got around to it. So I might read the book before the new remake comes out too.
I'm gonna watch the old movie.
I
can't believe it escaped me.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, so next up in news, John Carpenter will be hosting a Godzilla marathon for Shout Factory / Scream Factory. It's going to be called Master of Monsters. Awesome. Carpenter is a huge Godzilla fan, if you didn't know. It's going to start November 3rd, which is officially Godzilla Day. Yay. It'll be streamed on Shout Factory TV, Toku Shoutsu, Scream Factory TV, and Shout Cult. Awesome. So over 4 days, Carpenter will present from November 3rd to November 6th his 4 favorite films directed by Ishiro Honda. So those 4 films are going to be Godzilla, the uncut Japanese original, Rodan, Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, and War of the Gargantuas.
Nice.
I'm not a Godzilla fan, if you can't tell. Like, I like the first one.
Yeah, I watched them all as a kid, but I don't remember a lot of it. So, like, I'm a casual fan.
All right, so that's all we've got for you for news.
That's all.
Let's move on to our indie film spotlight.
My advice to young filmmakers: make a movie every week. Make films, no matter what anybody says, and you'll be a filmmaker.
So we wanted to watch and show off the short film Laura Hasn't Slept, which is what the movie Smile is based off of. The filmmaker made that short and then got the chance to make it into Smile, took it, good on them.
Of course.
But the short isn't currently available streaming anywhere. It's definitely not on YouTube. I looked everywhere, even for like a pirated version, but it's not up there.
I'm guessing that was probably part of the deal. You know? It'll probably be on the DVD later.
Right. So instead, what you can do is go into YouTube and type in Smile short horror film, and you're going to get a whole bunch of ones that people have been making. We featured one here months ago on the Indie Spotlight that we liked. And it's a bunch of different people's take on this concept of smiles being evil.
Right.
And some of them are good, some of them are bad. It's the way it is with all movies, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do that. Also, I did go ahead and just look for a different indie film spotlight to feature. This one is called Don't Peek. Its runtime is only 6 minutes, 46 seconds, so not a lot of your time, and it's worth it. They didn't have an official synopsis, so here's what I came up with it for. A woman discovers her game can control the world around her, but there's something in the game that wants to enter the real world. Don't peek. It's shy.
Yeah, no, I thought it was very clever. Like, we've talked about this a lot where, technology mixed with horror, but I also really like video games mixed with horror. And this takes place on a Nintendo Switch.
Yep, with like Animal Crossing, and I think they put in their disclaimer, they're like, we are not affiliated with Nintendo or Animal Crossing.
Right, but it was done really well though.
Yes.
Like as far as adding the creature effect to the game and stuff.
And the practical effects, because it's something invisible is crawling on her bed, and you see the indentations and stuff. For a really short, low budget indie film, was amazing.
That did look really good. And the creature at the very end looked good. Yeah. It was on for a second, but that's all you need.
That's all you needed.
That's all you needed.
Yep, it's really good. It keeps you watching. It keeps you guessing.
It does.
It's
only like 6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes, 46 seconds. It's not going to take up much of your time. We can't really say too much more than what we've said because we don't want to give anything away. It's on the Julian Terry YouTube page. It was written, DP'd, edited, produced, and directed by Julian Terry. We've been there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Starring and co-produced by Katie Seta. Sound design, which was also really good, was by Christina Gonzalez. Score by Alex Winkler. And additional visual effects by NotebookTV.com.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone had to do the game graphics and stuff, you know. So, again, which looked really good. I would have been very happy with that.
Yeah, we're going to have to look into this NotebookTV.com.
But yeah, check it out, because like she said, we really can't say a whole lot about it. It's, you know, it's only 6 minutes. But if you like video games and horror.
And suspense, yeah.
Yeah. So I would definitely check it out. So, and check out the rest of their channel and subscribe to that.
Yep. I believe we featured them before. Julian Terry sounds familiar to me.
Probably.
So we probably featured one of theirs before.
So, yeah, and I saw that this was only posted a year ago, so it's not too old, so you may not have seen it. But yeah, please check it out, and then also make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell, like button.
Yep.
Make sure that you're subscribed, and so you get all notifications of when we make videos, because it's kind of haphazardly lately. But
yep, we're real busy on our other channel. If you want to see Halloween FML content, go to Notebook Movies.
Yep.
We're going to start posting today, actually.
Yeah.
So go over there. And then, again, on this channel, sometime in October before Halloween, we will be releasing our short film, Captive.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that. Ring the bell so you get notified.
That's right. And if you notice anything different with our set today, it's because we got our official button from YouTube. So we're excited about that. But that's also why we're very busy over the channel right now. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I think I've taken up enough of your time. I'm going to shut up now.
All right. Have a good night. Good fight.
You saw the Grim Cuddy?
Yeah, like in my house.
Well, what is it?